no one can live forever. But I have just arrived to a place where it's most likely to happen. Japan! Where people live the longest out of any major country. 84 years on average.
Welcome to Japan!
No one knows exactly why people live so long in Japan. But if I were to guess, this is probably why. In Japan, healthcare is so advanced it will save your life. Food is so healthy it won't clog your arteries. Roads are so organized you won't get hit by a car. People are so polite you won't get in a fight. Nature is so beautiful you won't stay indoors. Society is so organized you won't get stressed. And even toilet seats are heated so you can in peace. All of this means that when you're 80, you can be just like this lady.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's 1 minute.
See you tomorrow!
See you tomorrow!
Thank you very much!
Konnichiwa. What I'm about to eat is arguably the best sushi in the world because this piece of sushi came from this place. The world's largest fish market, Tsukiji Market in Japan. And inside of it, you'll find hundreds of fishermen coming together every sunrise to sell fish. These people have dedicated their lives to finding the best fish in the world, the perfect color, fattiness, and freshness. And when they find that perfect catch, they buy it for tens of thousands of dollars. That's like how much a car is worth. All of this takes decades of experience, hundreds of people, and tons of work every day just so you can enjoy that piece of sushi. That's 1 minute! See you tomorrow! Yes! 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 Japan is a near-perfect country. It has beautiful nature, order, wealth, and culture. It is the perfect place to live. Hello from Japan! But for many here, it's also the perfect place to die. Because in Japan, the suicide rate is one of the highest in the developed world, double that of Germany's. It's so high that there's a forest called the Suicide Forest, where many Japanese people come to end their lives. They walk into a dense forest, leaving only a string in case they change their mind. Oftentimes, they don't. In a society where the focus is on your job, wealth, and school, suicide ends up becoming the ultimate escape. Suicide exists all over the world, but to see it so prevalent in a near-perfect country like Japan makes one wonder, in pursuit of a perfect society, what is being lost on the way? That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Meet Takoro.
Hi, I'm Takuro. I'm Japanese crazy boy.
This is why Takoro says he is crazy. Takoro took dried roses, dipped them in gold, and sold them to boyfriends googling for
Girlfriend? Present? Expensive.
That's how he made $200,000. Then he wanted to talk to machines, so he built a ring. With a swipe, the ring controls your apps just like that.
It works.
But Takoro couldn't talk to people because he couldn't speak English.
In Taco Bell, it took me 5 minutes to order a water.
So he built a device to allow people like him to talk to people.
お水が欲しいです。
I'd like a glass of water.
It's a device that translates on the spot. No internet, no app, just click. Takoro grew up knowing only Japanese. But instead of learning another language, he found a way to learn every language. That's crazy.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Es 1 minutos, nos vemos mañana.
Hi! We're all sleeping on the street tonight to make a point. And that point is simple. Tokyo is expensive. An airport train, that's an easy 30 bucks. If you want to do that in a cab, that'll be in the hundreds, because a 10-minute ride is 35 bucks. Fruits and vegetables are also expensive. I walked into this specialty shop where a single peach costs 8 bucks, pomegranates 12 bucks, papaya 21 bucks, and these grapes 250 bucks. Which means these 3 grapes are $36. I bought them just to see if they're good. They're not. A haircut is 40 bucks, an Adidas jacket is 250 bucks, and a tiny room in a hotel is no cheaper than 150 bucks. But after spending $12 for one grape, we'd rather sleep on the street. Good morning, that's 1 minute.
See you tomorrow.
Right now, it's 11:02 a.m. exactly. Almost 73 years ago, on this time, on this spot, 500 meters up in the air, a nuclear bomb exploded over the city of Nagasaki. More than 60,000 people died, and their clocks did too, at 11:02 a.m. But the most amazing part of the city of Nagasaki is that life did not stop. The city has been rebuilt completely. What remains of the bomb destruction is now surrounded with buildings. Every year, the annual Chinese Lantern Festival takes place here, lighting up the entire city at night. American companies do business here, and the center of that bomb destruction is now where kids play. People say life moves on, and in the city of Nagasaki, these words could not be any more true. Here, it's 11:03 a.m. That's 1 minute.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah! Hi, on my last day in Japan, we want to tell you everything we like about this country.
Other than our clothes.
Go! Odds are you haven't been to Japan. I have. And when you visit, you will only wonder, how can a country like this exist? A country that's so clean, your car tires have no dirt after a 3-hour ride. A country with beautiful mountains, rich history, and breathtaking culture, with polite people, some of whom are crazy smart and innovative, with order and respect for everyone. But in that same country, some prices can be so high, especially that taxi you took. And in that same country, suicide rates can be so high, they can be double that of Germany. Japan has many sides, both good and bad. But at the end of the day, it will only leave you saying, wow, Japan is a country that's imperfectly perfect.